The New Testament records the death of the first martyr, a follower of Jesus, a man named Stephen. Immediately after his trial, his accusers dragged him outside the city walls of Jerusalem and stoned him. Even as he died, Stephen cried out, "Lord, do not hold this sin against them." In the early 1900s, the land of Israel was desolate and empty, largely a desert. Centuries of abuse had robbed the land of its forests, vegetation, and natural beauty. In 1901, Keren Kayamet Le-Israel Jewish National Fund was established and began raising money to purchase tracts of land throughout their ancient homeland. As the guardians of the land of promise, they have now planted over 250 million trees and developed the land in many other ways. KKL-JNF also located, researched, and restored many of Israel's unique archaeological and historical sites. The land flowing with milk and honey is being restored to its former beauty. 23 kilometers west of Jerusalem, in the territory of the tribe of Judah, nestled among the forests planted by KKL-JNF, lies the Beit Jamal Monastery. There, the modern church of St. Stephen is built over the ruins of a 5th century Byzantine church discovered on the site. About 500 meters away, a tomb stands deserted in the grassland.
In the book of Acts, we hear about Stephen being stoned to death in Jerusalem. Subsequently, Rabbi Gamaliel gives his tomb for the burial of Stephen. Gamaliel has a hometown which is situated west of Jerusalem. We're here at Beit Jamal, and this is the place which is identified as the place of the burial of St. Stephen. This structure here, which is circular, is identified as the mausoleum of St. Stephen. Some believe it to be so, some are not sure. There is a very interesting text dating from the 5th century which describes this monk. He has a dream. He is shown in the dream where the tomb of St. Stephen is located. He undertakes excavations, archaeological excavations, digs down, finds the tomb, and finds the body of St. Stephen. And then with great pomp and ceremony and in a procession, the bones are taken up to Jerusalem, placed into churches in Jerusalem, and then from there disseminated to the Christian world.
Beit Jamal, the House of Gamal, takes its name from Rabban Gamaliel, who made his home here. Gamaliel was president of the Sanhedrin during the time of Jesus. Stone inscriptions and other evidence show that not only were Stephen's remains buried here, but also those of Gamaliel and another Sanhedrin member named Nicodemus. Stephen chose to forgive in the most difficult of circumstances, an example for us to be willing to choose to forgive others at all times.